Hi, this is Dominic from Paphos Life, and in a special film today I'm going back over some old footage I did about 3 years ago showing various parts of Paphos, and you can see how they've changed. So we're going to be starting off at the seafront, driving along there, which you can no longer do. Then we're going to go through Old Town and Cobble Bay strip. So first of all, we're just coming up to a triangle before we get to a seafront. We've done numerous films about this area recently, so you can see how much has changed. But also the big thing to notice at the moment is rather what's missing from this film. There is no big tower. All you can see is a crane and a huge lump of earth. Now, to a lot of people, this is how Paphos should look. But as I said in the previous film, I'm used to the town now. It doesn't bother me in the slightest, and it's not going to go away anyway. Right, there's the Antasia bar that had been built, and so that beach on the left by now. And on the right is the Yellow Hotel. It was closed then, but not as decrepit as it is now. And there's a little restaurant on the right here, you can see. That's now abandoned. And I did a little walkabout in that a few months ago. But everything else is pretty much the same as it was 3 years ago. In the intervening time, the Alexander the Great Hotel on the left has been renovated. That happened last year. And we're on Poseidonus Avenue now. You'll be able to judge soon whether you like the renovations they've done on Poseidonus Avenue compared to what it used to be like. Main thing you'll notice is that there's more flower beds and less parking. All these restaurants here are worth looking at, by the way, if you're in Paphos for the holiday. They're very nice. Don't just stay on the seafront. Right, so all this bit on the right has changed now compared to what it looks like in this film. I'd say it looked quite pretty then as well. They need to finish what they got there now. And the walkway on the left's been improved. On the right is completely different. I mean, all those cars there is now, like as I said, walk area and flower beds and seating. And we're coming down to Pinguino's on the right. And then we're going to have the biggest change. I can't believe that crane was there for the hotel they've been renovating past Pinguino's and T for 2. Still doing that work. Right, so now we're driving down the seafront, and you haven't been able to do this for a couple of years. This is probably just before they closed it, I'd say. Now, I do miss not being able to drive like this, because it's especially made for very nice and popular films. However, I do like walking down it without worrying about whether you're going to get run over or anything. So I'm quite happy with the new look seafront. And the restaurants, their frontages have changed quite a lot since this film as well. They've all taken down all the we call them hoardings, the awnings, that's the word I was looking for, and replaced with compliant versions. Now you can see there's lots of work going on the right there. That's all become a new car park. It was the old bus station. There are now 2 new bus stations. One's just up here, you can't see it in this film obviously, just up here before you get to the archaeological park, and the other one's on the Tomb of the King's Road. But this was back in 2021. The annoying thing about watching this film myself is that I keep telling it like go left here or something like come, because it's obviously wouldn't it be fascinating though if you had footage from drives you did like back in the 90s or something like that. It'd be great having that sort of technology. So the only thing I'm glad about what I'm doing now with these films is that people in years to come will be able to see what it looks like. Thanks to YouTube. I mean, 20-year-old versions of Street View would be great as well. See, all that area there is now a car park. There were rumours at the time as to whether that was going to become the bus station itself, just there. but for years afterwards, the bus station was where that blue porter cabin is in there. Though that's now just gone back to being, I wouldn't call it wasteland, but just a dusty parking lot again. Now we're in Old Town and we're coming into a car park and where the Ever bus station was, just to the right of the canvas shop. They've already renovated the escalator, the lifts here. So you know it's not that long ago, but it's 2021 again. All the footage came from a folder called 2021, which I'd forgotten about for a few years. That's what happens when I do my annual filing. Well, basically looking for more disk space. Now, this part of Old Town hasn't changed a lot, but on the right, there's a new tavern, which you'll be able to see the space it's in on the right. You obviously can't see it now because it hasn't been built yet, but it was just there where that white wall is now. And you'll see that there's still a roof on the Old Town Market on the right there. That was taken down. It's a shame that. I like the old roof. It reminded me of like a Victorian era bus station or something like that. It had a lot of character. And bit of renovation work going up here. All this has already been done though, so this area hasn't changed much. Anyway, if you like our footage, please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and share the films far and wide. And if you want to help us out financially, go to our Buy Me a Coffee page at buymeacoffee.com/Paphos Life and bung us a few coffees. All coffees are gratefully received. And if you want to get back something in return, like a nice gift for someone who loves Paphos, then go to our Etsy shop at etsy.com/shop/Paphos Life and have a look at what we sell there. Everything from mugs, phone covers, calendars. Someone was even modelling a T-shirt that they'd bought from our thing on our Paphos chat Facebook group. Right, coming down here, they were doing a lot of work there. That's all now complete, obviously. I say obviously because that was 3 years ago. And it looks very nice, this road does now. On the left here, it's closed off at the moment. That's the entrance to a new car park and a central bus station. That's been done up tremendously. We're now coming towards Aphrodite's Children, and had the film gone that way, you'd be able to see it in all its glory again. But you just have to have it. You can just see her head there. And now we're turning left here. Then we're coming up to a little square that Pumpkin House is in, where you'll find Evie and her work, though she spends most of her time these days down at the harbour in the Artisan Market there. She gets a lot better footfall, which is understandable, but that yellow building across the way is where she resides on the left-hand door of that when she's in-house, so to speak. And you've got the Markadeo Theatre on the left, and the Ever area on the left is now where the bus station is. Now, big change up ahead is the road, the B7 between Kennedy Square and the little traffic light. That was renovated in the interim period. I'd forgotten actually just how bad this road was for traffic. I mean, every time I came up here, I'd be queuing and waiting for the traffic lights up ahead. But they put a roundabout in its place instead now, and it's a lot better. It's done an incredible amount of improving driving in that area of Paphos. It also looks a lot smarter now as well. Now we'll stay on this little road for a little bit, but we won't go all the way up to more than traffic lights, because I think I got fed up with waiting so long in the queue and just took the camera off the roof. But you can see how it used to look for a little while. While I'm here, I hope you all had a good Christmas and are looking forward to our New Year's Eve celebrations, etc. We're struggling through colds at the moment, more than anything has to be said, but what happens at winter, I guess. I'm eating plenty of oranges at the moment. Boost my vitamin C. Right, so basically that's what this road used to be like. Now we're on to Coral Bay. The final film, we're just coming up to the Courses Junction on the coast road there. On the left here is just past these signs is where they put the Coral Bay Linear Park, just after that bridge. There you see, just on the left there. And they've done a fantastic job there. If you're in Coral Bay, that's the place to go and have a look at if you want to walk off some Christmas excess. But we're going to go up to the roundabout and turn left. Now, there are plans to upgrade this roundabout, make it a lot bigger, and have a road going, an improved road going up to Paya, which will be happening at some point in the new year. I don't know when that's starting, but it'll be that project will take a couple of years though. So now this is Coral Bay Strip, how it used to look. And if you've seen our recent film on Coral Bay and the Strip, you'll see how much it's been improved. I mean, it's nice enough as it is, but it was definitely a bit quaint and in need of a bit of TLC. Oh, and in this film you get to see this the Strip twice, because we go from here down to Coral Bay Beach, drive along there and then come back to the Strip and finish on the roundabout. So if you're not getting a decent view of Lecantos or Seriani, then wait for the return leg. But as I said, it looks nice enough now, but I think it looks a lot better. I mean, sorry, it looks nice enough then in this film, but it looks a lot better now. Yes, that's what I meant to say. And there's Crown Resort Horizon Hotel on the right, which you can't see in this. That's now been completely gutted and renovated, and is the very, very lovely Cali Resort. Tell you how nice that looks on the outside. But we're coming down to Coral Bay Beach. A lovely sunny day. I could do a bit of sun's warmth today, I think. I'm feeling the chill at the moment. Up in Pelemi, it's a bit cold when it is down in Paphos. There was snow on the Troodos Mountains for Christmas Day, but I think most of it's gone now because it turned into rain. But in the next month or two there will be a lot more snow there, I'd imagine, because they normally have skiing there, hence the ski lift, etc. And there'll be a couple of films and all we do each year on that. But if you're desperate, do a search on Troodos Winter Wonderland on YouTube and you'll see the previous films that we've done. That'll give you an idea, because to be honest, from year to year, the film doesn't change that much. See my wife blowing her nose in the background. So this film must have been just after all the COVID restrictions were lifted. God, you remember them, eh? Having to send a little text message out when you wanted to go to the shops. There's Coral Bay Strip, Coral Bay Beach. There's the Thalassa Hotel above in the distance, you can see. That's now being renovated as well. And there's now a little boutique resort. But this area is pretty much what it's like now. So we'll go back and finish by driving up Coral Bay Strip again in the opposite direction. I could have ended the film there, but I figured if you watch this far, you would want to see it. Get out of the way, come on man. You'll want to see the strip again. Could you be quiet just a tick? I'm just finishing a film. And we're just coming onto the main road again. And we'll go once more up the strip, and that will be a lot. Now, we've got plenty more films planned for 2025. And the film I did on Christmas Day proved a lot more popular than I thought, the long countryside drive. So I'll do a few more of them. I mean, they take a bit more organisation from my part, but I do like showing you the countryside off, and as long as people actually want to watch it, then I'm all for it. So expect to see more of that kind of footage. Though I still have my walks along the seafront, etc. So don't worry about that. We've got all sorts of things planned though. There's going to be a new hyperlapse of the entire coast path coming out in the next couple of weeks. I've done all the filming now. I've just got to put the film together and add suitable commentary. Because it covers all the way from Uoscapu to Sandy Bay, it's a lot longer than the last one. It'll be interesting to see how the two compare. So we're back on Coral Bay Strip now. In terms of restaurants, the one that's changed the most, I would say, is just coming up on our left. That's been completely tasked up, Lecanto. Completely different from what it used to be like. So anyway, all that remains for me to say is have a great New Year's Eve, compliments of the season, and enjoy yourself in 2025, and may all your dreams come true.